Alright, guys, it's Brian Lynn with Civilized Weaponry Services coming at you for another install finish on a hilt for one of my customers, Jorge. He sent me this. It had some old style LEDs. I think this probably used to be baselit or something, maybe tricrete, I don't know. But it was an old hilt that he had. He wanted me to install as it had some sentimental value to him. I don't know if it's an Ultra Sabers or not. I believe it is, but either way, breaks down with this emitter piece coming off with a ring holding in the 1-inch blade, using chassis retention right here that I had to build because it's so big on the inside. I actually created a tube to hold the blade with a hole through it so the set screw can go and actually hit the blade. That being said, he wanted these to be lit up as well as the LEDs to be lit up. They are at this point in time, as you can see.
Power. You can never see me.
As you can see, these are the same, the LED color, because these are traditional LEDs, and these are NeoPixel, and this is the chassis lighting it up. As you can see, standard pixel array, subbladed for animations. On this one, I did a two-piece chassis with one part static. It is keyed so that these align just right. So if you put it in this way, it's not going to go. Put it in 180 degrees, it's not going to go. It keys just perfectly when it's there, and then the pommel press fits everything in, and you're good to go. Just like that.
I've waited many years to destroy the real Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Alrighty, and so in this chassis, like I said, is two-piece. I worked on this one a bit. Many thanks to Brian Bowman on Fusion. We spent a weekend him going over a few different things on Fusion that I played around with, stuff that I thought I knew, and it really helped me get a little bit better up in my chassis game on some attention to detail, doing some greeblies. This does say CWS for Civilized Weaponry Services. Button axis here is proffie 3.9. I still haven't glued this down, but I plan to. Kill switch right here. So right there, single pixel accent. Usually I subblade this. I did not this time because of this. I figured I'd just leave it. I did put in a crystal chamber as well as some brass rods here. These are just solid copper rods. They're just solid rods, just for structural for this piece and just for effect. And then 28 millimeter KR bass speaker, and that is basically it. 18650 battery, and shadowfool props, keyed chassis PCB for removable chassis. So this way, again, like I said, you can only put it in one way, and I've got this keyed so that this one corner will allow it to go in, so that when it goes in, you are 100% in line and good to go. So that is it. Simply put, it's a great saber. Overall, put my standard installation on the fonts on the hilt, and Jorge, I will get this out to you in the mail first thing in the morning. But hope you enjoy it. Like I said, one final other thing I wanted to talk about is got to play around with some colors. If you notice, this is two colors. It's something that I've always had the ability to do on my bamboo, on my 7 different bamboo printers. But on my new Snapmaker printer, the cool thing about this is that it runs at rated speed, and I can play around with these settings and introduce stuff. Like I said, I played around with some greebly effects that, you know, I normally usually just use actual solid rods with Greeblies, but I played around with some plastic capabilities. But overall, I love the way all of this came out, and look forward to using that snap maker more to do more color integration with the chassis. So anyways, hope you enjoy. All right, thanks for watching.